On debate one, Gaurav Bhatia of Samajwadi Party joining us in about a minute from now. Sambit Patra with me in the studio, and also with me in the studio this evening is Jaiveer Shergill of the Congress Party, Sudhindra Bhadoria of the BSP, Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani, President of Muslim Political Council of India. Let's start the debate, ladies and gentlemen, and let's start the debate with Sambit Patra tonight. Sambit Patra, I throw a first question at you. After that, it's an open debate now. Is Sangeet Som a member of the BJP?
Yes.
And does he represent the point of view of the BJP?
No, what point
no,
of view?
Does he you can say yes or no.
Yes,
does he represent the point of view of the BJP?
If he is a member of BJP, definitely. In Uttar Pradesh, he is a Vidhayak,
okay.
That's an MLA.
So in Uttar Pradesh, you have given him a khuli choot, an open, a long leash to play the kind of communal politics
I have
that he
heard
does.
whatever Sangeet Som has said.
Yes.
Sangeet Som has condemned the incident. Sangeet Som has said that anyone who is responsible for this, the law should catch up with them and they should be punished in the most severe way.
Sangeet Som is rousing sentiments on the ground at a communally sensitive time, which goes directly against the assurances of the Prime Minister, does it not, on communal harmony? Jaiveer Shergill, please, do you agree with this?
अगर निर्दोषों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई की गई तो मुंह तोड़ जवाब मिलेगा. पहले भी दिया था और अब भी देना चाहता हूं. If you read this statement with Amit Shah's statement that there has been insult or badla lena, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, Sambit, one date I want to remind you, 17 February 2015, Prime Minister Modi spoke about protecting minorities in this country. PM speaks about Make in India, but his entire leadership is spreading hate in India and he's silent.
See,
why is that?
So my question to you is, why are you not questioning the administration of Uttar Pradesh?
But is that the answer to Sangeet Som?
Who is responsible for the law and order
is the Vice President of BJP of Western UP.
Who is responsible for the law and order situation of Uttar Pradesh is my primary question.
What is the responsibility?
The primary question is,
the mob did not touch the 17-year-old girl.
Hold back now. And the question is this. Please understand that Dadri has become the focal point of polarization in India. And Muhammad Akhlaq's murder is being used by all, and read my lips, all political parties to revive beef politics and divisive politics on religious lines in a democratic country are short of secularism. You decide whether Sangeet Som's line is your line. You cannot have one line in the Times Now studios, Sambit Patra, and one line in Dadri. You cannot have one line. You cannot have one line in the Times Now.
They are politicians of Uttar Pradesh. They have every right to go there. But my question is, why does Rahul Gandhi go to... Why does Rahul Gandhi go to Dadri?
No.
What kind of? He is a rent-a-cost politician.
But are you speaking for Rahul Gandhi?
Are you speaking for Rahul Gandhi?
I will ask.
You have to speak out.
I will ask.
Mahesh Sharma is the local member of parliament. It is his duty. He is duty-bound to be there to see to it that the whole thing does not acquire a communal angle. But my question is, why should Rahul Gandhi be there? Why should Mr. Arvind Kejriwal be there? Why should Brinda Karaj be there? Please answer these questions. Have you questioned Akhilesh Yadav? Have you questioned Akhilesh Yadav? Why not? Why hasn't the Congress questioned Azam Khan? When Azam Khan is speaking the same language as Nawaz Sharif, when Azam Khan is speaking as the agent of Pakistan, why hasn't the Congress questioned Azam Khan is my question.
Calm down, answer me one question.
You answer my question. You answer my question. Rather than attacking. No, today, my question is, why Digvijay Singh? Why Digvijay Singh has to rush to asking Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi to ban cow slaughter? Why does Mr. Digvijay Singh have to rush there?
Cow slaughter is already banned in Bihar from the Act of 1955.
Yes.
Why is he misleading the people and making a
Did you listen to him completely? उन्होंने क्या कहा? He said that कानून को लागू करेंगे.
Make in India is
I think both of you need to stop for a while. No, you can't.
Please apologize.
Jaiveer, stop. And you see, you must understand this. If you both speak over each other, you will not be heard. One second. Second thing is that I will not be able to ask you questions.
Please.
And thirdly, therefore, you will not be addressing my questions. The purpose of the program will not be served. Now, please hear the question and have the patience. What does Sangeet Som mean when he says Uttar Pradesh में ठोक कर जवाब दिया जाता है? What does he mean by that? Uttar Pradesh में ठोक कर जवाब दिया जाता है. What does he mean by that?
We would like to come into this debate.
No, what does it mean? What kind of language is that?
That this was a horrendous incident.
No, no, you are repeating yourself.
Responsible
what is it? But what is it now? Now, please, Sambit, understand this. What is it but ardently shameful that a BJP led by Prime Minister Modi is allowing for legislators like Sangeet Som to frame a narrative as though A, the deceased Muhammad Akhlaq had slaughtered a cow, something we have no proof of, and hence trying to shame the victims in a case of communal violence, siding with the perpetrators of a crime which involved the thrashing of a man to death on the suspicion that he consumed a particular meat. You please tell me, why are you letting this man loose? Do you think the rest of India, Sambit Patra, is not going to see through it? That this is a very, very convenient ploy. Is Sangeet Som your mascot for Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas? You are not going to be able to get away with it, Sambit. Is he the mascot for Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas?
Ask me a question, I want to answer.
Please. Before you answer, one question.
Do you have a Vinashkari agent?
Just a minute, no, just a minute. Stop, please. Stop, please.
Why is he saying I will bail out innocents? Why did he say इसका मैं बदला लूंगा हमने पहले भी लिया था फिर दोबारा बदला लेंगे? What does it mean?
First and foremost, let me tell you quite categorically, even if someone has beef at his home, illegal it may be, but no one has the right to go and kill the person. No one.
Right. No but one you have a right to threaten people like Sangeet Som.
No one has the right to threaten. No one has the right to kill. Well, yes, the law should take its course though. Secondly, I have heard the complete perspective.
What about Sadhvi Prachi, who gets a 1 minute? What about Sadhvi Prachi? Why not? That is very convenient. What is your view? Okay, so you tell me your view. You tell me your view. No, but you tell me.
You are all affiliated to Shahi Imam. You all hold fort for. No, you all are affiliated to. You all are affiliated to Shahi Imam. Do you hold press for Shahi Imam? When you don't speak for Shahi Imam, why should I be speaking for Sadhvi Prachi? When they don't speak for Shahi Imam, why should I be speaking for Sadhvi Prachi?
Okay, now I think we are getting Gaurav Bhatia on soon. He should be with us now.
I don't know if he is. He must be in the United Nations.
No, Gaurav Bhatia, can you hear me? This is Arnab here. Can you hear the debate, please? Okay, Gaurav Bhatia is with us. Gaurav Bhatia, Sambit Patra with us in the studio, along with Jaiveer Shergill, Sudhindra Bhadoria, and we have Dr Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani out here. In response to all the questions about Sangeet Som, and I have my own questions to you about Azam Khan. In response, and he will speak and you will listen. In response to all the questions about Sangeet Som, one simple reply comes in from Sambit Patra, where he says, as far as I'm concerned, Sangeet Som has condemned the killing.
Yes, he has condemned the killing.
And he's unwilling to look at any other...
He has condemned the killing and he has said that anyone responsible should be taken to task.
No, he has not. Now will you hear Gaurav Bhatia? You had to say Gaurav Bhatia's turn.
Gaurav Bhatia is ready to speak in the United Nations. Why is he here?
Let's hear him. I'll ask him about it.
Where we lost a human life. And what has the BJP reduced it to? They have reduced it to a mere beef bank debate. And I would again say, Central Minister like Mr. Sanjeev Bhatia, who is a chartered person in the Muzaffarnagar riots, again leaves no opportunity to communalize. Mr. Sangeet Som, felicitated by the BJP and then given Z plus security, says,
you will let him complete. I'll after that.
So hum chhodenge nahi. And I would say Narendra Modi ji is not a BJP leader anymore. He is the Prime Minister of India. Why doesn't he open his mouth and say that these party persons have no place in the party? And I assure every Indian that they are free to do whatever they want under the Constitution. That is what the statement of the Prime Minister should have been. But here we see Mr. Sambit Patra defending the likes of Mahesh Sharma, defending the likes of Sangeet Som.
Number one, I have a question to Mr. Gaurav Bhatia.
Let him complete. No, you're speaking over him. After that, I'll give you a full turn.
Sambit. Let me complete. Sartaj is the son of the person we lost, Akhlaq. And he is such a great person that even in times of adversity, he said, Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. When Sartaj in pain can exercise such composure and he can be so dignified, why can't Sangeet Som, Dr. Mahesh Sharma and Balia and Nawab Singh Nagar and many more? And it seems that BJP has become a party of rioters.
The pain of Sartaj be seen by Azam Khan.
A party of rioters. fighters.
There is no doubt that सारे जहां
नवाब सिंह नागर said हम महापंचायत कराएंगे.
Feel that नहीं.
महापंचायत क्यों कराएंगे संबित पात्रा जी आप?
Why do you feel that it is not India? The United Nations which has to solve the problem of India. Why do you feel that Muslims are not safe in India? If you feel that Uttar Pradesh is not able to, if you feel that Uttar Pradesh is not able to do
Sambit Patra and Gaurav Bhatia, will you please hold back for a minute? Will you hold back for a minute? Gentlemen, 1 second, will you hold back? Sambit, hold back. Gaurav, hold back. Jaiveer, hold back. Sambit, Gaurav and Jaiveer, you hold back. You hold back. 1 second.
Which is biting you at your face.
Gaurav, 1 minute.
Don't communalize the
Gaurav, 1 minute.
If you have
Akhlaq's son.
do it elsewhere.
Akhlaq's son. Please hear me, Gaurav.
Do it.
Hear me, Gaurav. Hear me. I have quite a few questions. So, Akhlaq's son today, who is in the Air Force, he says, "Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara mazhab nahi sikhata, aapas mein bair rakhna." That is the dignity and the depth of an Aam Aadmi of India. So, if for nothing else today, then I request you, Sambit, Gaurav, Jaiveer, appreciate the dignity and depth of the understanding of the greatness of the Indian nation by the average citizen of India and the degree to which that average citizen is being let down by the political class of India. And I have questions to all sides tonight, and you will have to answer my question, Sambit. My question to you is, on this hand, this government has a union culture minister.
Part of this debate, Arnab Goswami.
Yes, Sudhindra Bhadoria wants to come in. Go ahead, please. I was about to come to you, but you want to come in first? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Go ahead, Sudhindra Bhadoria.
You see, in this entire writing, the Constitution of India, the law of India has been thrown out of the window. There is one party whose leader and minister, Shri Azam Khan, is saying that he will go to the UNO. He swears by the Constitution of India and becomes a minister in this country. He is running the government in the state of UP, but he does not take responsibility of maintaining law and order. He and the Chief Minister are depending on the UNO now, number one. Number two, there is the government here of the BJP. There is the government here of the BJP. And Mr. Sangeet Som, who is a BJP MLA, and he is saying that 1 lakh people, over 1 lakh people will conglomerate in, and there will be a Mahapanchayat over here. Whom is he threatening? There is one family. 4-5 minorities people live in that village, and they are going to gather in 1 lakh numbers. So therefore they want to repeat Muzaffarnagar, and they want to have a Muzaffarnagar kind situation in the entire Uttar Pradesh.
I will after
both these parties are justifying what the Honorable Justice Vishnu Saha has probably penned down in the report, and which the media has spoken a lot about.
Okay, now Sudhindra Bhadoria, please. You need to just, all of you need to let me put a couple of... No, Gaurav, please 1 minute. I know you're ready to go. If you want to, then I'm putting a question to you. So please hear me, Gaurav Bhatia. My next question is to you. And please listen as responsibly as you should. On the one hand, Akhilesh Yadav says Samajwadi Party never politicizes these issues. You think people of this country are foolish? On the other hand, Samajwadi Party has spent all day today fear-mongering about the BJP's right-wing agenda being responsible for what happened. Does it add up? Now, let me go into the issue of what Azam Khan has said. Azam Khan has said, please now on the question of Azam Khan, was it not polarization? No, you don't want to listen to it? You don't want to listen to the question? Gaurav, you don't want to listen to the question? You don't want to listen to the question? I'm asking you a question. Do you want to listen to the question? My question to you is on why you are polarizing, and Azam Khan is polarizing. When he questions the status of Muslims, talks about India becoming a Hindu Rashtra. He is incitement to violence when Samajwadi Party leader Mavia Ali says he will not be surprised if Sadhvi Prachi is murdered for a bitter anti-Muslim comment. 1 minute, let me complete. And Azam Khan, once again, Azam Khan.
Jump in.
And Azam Khan, Gaurav Bhatia, Azam Khan, please listen to the full question, Azam Khan.
But he wants to join.
Azam Khan is a Pakistani agent. He is speaking at behest of Pakistan. I tell you or not, Tomorrow you watch the Pakistani media would be playing this by the Pakistani dispensation report that there is an important minister from the biggest state of this country. No, this is very important.
Will you listen to each other? Will you listen to him? He will listen to you and he'll listen to him. No, Sambit, just pull back for a minute. Listen to him and then respond. I want him to answer my question. I don't care about the Pakistani media.
Government would be quoting Azam Khan tomorrow.
I don't care about the Pakistani media. I care about our country.
Why do these people provide oxygen to Pakistan? I
think tonight, you know, far from talking about what the Pakistani media will pick up, and Sambit, 1 minute, Gaurav, we need to look within and say, what are we doing to this country? And Gaurav Bhatia, will you please listen to my question?
It is destroying the entire nation. It is dividing the entire nation.
Jaiveer, stop. Jaiveer, stop. No, you can't answer the question without my letting you.
Are they going to sack Azam Khan from the government or not?
Did he write? No, 1 second. Answer one question. Listen to him.
Now can I respond to your question?
Listen. You want to listen? First of all, I'm requesting all sides tonight, one person at a time, please. You know, I really want this to be a purposeful debate. I want us to disagree, but at least come to some conclusion about what should not be done. That is the purpose of the debate, and therefore I'm requesting you all sides. Listen to the other side and then respond. Please, may I make that point? Now, when I ask a question, Gaurav Bhatia, you don't respond by talking about BJP. You reply for Samajwadi Party when I ask a question of Samajwadi Party.
Sambit Patra jumped in. He didn't want
but you know, this is not passing the parcel. It's not table tennis game going on. Don't do ping pong on the Newshour, please.
So I want to
it's a serious subject. Gaurav, I am asking you a question. You answer your question, please. Please do, because if you don't answer the question, the viewers will see through it. Now, no, you can't respond. I have not even asked the question. Here's the question.
You did ask the question when Sambit interrupted and
jumped. Sun to lijiye meri baat. Your minister. I want to give you a breakdown of Azam Khan's threat to take the Dadri issue to the United Nations, and that's my question. On this basis, he's so desperately polarizing that he says there will be a new map of India. What does he mean? A new map of India? Is that in the national interest? Azam Khan has asked for time with the UN to discuss a domestic issue of India on an international stage. Is highlighting India's specific failure in law and order. Your failure. You fail. No, 1 second. You failed to handle law and order, and then you want to take this to the international stage. You're talking about a new map of India. What do you mean by a new map of India? That is sacrilegious enough for you to take action against Azam Khan, sir.
But you can't say the government failed on every incident that happens in UP.
Sir, what do you mean by a new map of India, sir?
Acted on time.
What does Azam Khan mean by a new map of India, sir? Answer my question. What do you mean by a new map of India? This is my India. How can you talk about a new map of India?
You show me that quote. No, I'm
asking you, क्या होगा देश का अगला नक्शा? I have the exact quote with me in Hindi.
Arnab, can you hear me?
देश का अगला नक्शा?
If you are saying he has used this terminology, you should be able to show me that terminology.
That means he wants plebiscite in India. That means he is speaking the language of Pakistan. That's why I called him a Pakistani.
Let Sambit respond.
Does he want a plebiscite? Does he want a plebiscite?
Communal violence. So why did you not register a case?
No, let Sambit respond.
Violating section 144.
Here is the government in the center. No, I have to answer this new map of India. Here is the government in the center which is wanting POK to be our part, which is working day in and day out.
How can you?
Gaurav, here you want to redraw the map of India.
Gaurav Bhatia, I'm asking you again. I'm asking you 1 second, and Sambit Patra, please hear me, because I want to ask this question to Gaurav Bhatia, and Gaurav Bhatia must listen. And Gaurav Bhatia says to me tonight. Gaurav Bhatia says to me tonight. Gaurav, remember this. Remember this, Gaurav. This time, the new generation of India is not. And
can I answer?
No, Gaurav, listen. Gaurav, listen. I want to say something to you, Gaurav. I first want to say something to you, Gaurav. I'm saying something to you, Gaurav. Please listen, and then I'm going to frame my question to you. First point is simple point to you, Gaurav. This generation of India is going to take on the hatemongers head on, because we believe that these hatemongers like Azam Khan have got away for far too long. We're going to challenge them. We are going to really pull them up. We are going to expose them. We're going to take them on. We're going to ensure that you don't allow these people to grow under your patronage. Now, my question to you is, you said, where did he say this? He said, and I quote, there should be a roundtable conference on what will be the new map of India and how people will live in this country.
Exactly.
This is his quote.
Agla naksha kya hoga? He wants a partition, a plebiscite. What does he suggest? The Samajwadi Party should come clean, not only come clean, should immediately expel a traitor like Azam Khan, who is speaking about the map of India.
Watch it. Now let him reply.
You are writing. Do you even realize that you are dividing India by your hatred by spewing venom.
No, who is talking about a new map and who is dividing India?
It is very unfortunate, Gaurav, that instead of backing Azam Khan, you are trying to defend what he is saying. It is very unfortunate, Gaurav, and the Samajwadi Party
Gaurav Bhatia, you want a division of this country?
What is the need to
Why is he still in Samajwadi Party? Gaurav, why is Azam Khan still in Samajwadi Party?
You made your point.
Giving him Z+ security. Sanjeev Balia is facing a trial of Muzaffarnagar riots. He's made a cabinet minister. And you come here and you question us. At least my leaders are not spreading hatred. They are not orchestrating riots. So you introspect, Mr. Patra. And you will be the last person I will hear sermons from. Let me answer the question that Arnab asked. I will reply to that.
No, my question to you is this. Okay, you want to hear my question? My next question. Okay, Sudhindra Bhadoria. Sudhindra Bhadoria is taking one. Gaurav Bhatia. Sudhindra Bhadoria.
I see the specific question is, are you going to take action against Azam Khan or not? The specific question is, are you going to take Azam Khan or not? You have to take an action or not.
Do you not agree with the contents of the letter, the issues that he has raised? That RSS and state elements are running this country is the central theme of that letter. And on top of that, he is asking a very pertinent question. He is asking, why is the Prime Minister Narendra Modi not speaking when the nation wants to hear from him? When every Indian wants to be reassured that this country will be run as per the Constitution and not as per whim and fancies of RSS and BJP leaders. Why does Narendra Modi not speak?
Today accepting the Constitution of India.
Your own leaders are involved in Muzaffarnagar riots. Are you aware of that, Sudhindra Bhadoria ji? Kadir Rana and your own BSP MLA are complicit in riots. You have such
gentlemen, pull back for a minute, and my next question is,
and you know, to give me words of wisdom.
Gaurav Bhatia, now here is the point. You claim, Gaurav Bhatia, you claim. Gaurav Bhatia, listen to me. I don't care about your internal politics. I don't care what you think of Mayawati and what Mayawati thinks of Mulayam. I don't care about it. But what I do care about is the fact that we will not let a hate-mongering, venomous politician get away with it again and again and again. And my question to you is this, Gaurav Bhatia. The shoe pinches when it is on the other foot. My question is this. Ladies and gentlemen, my question is, Gaurav, we've got to listen to me.
A lady obsessed with elephants, obsessed with past corruption. Hi, and you are coming here to preach us.
BSP tangle.
People booted you out.
I let Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani.
Let me come in now.
I'm letting.
Let me come in now.
Gaurav Bhatia.
This is not related to you.
This is no relation I believe. Gaurav, this is what I believe.
This is no relation.
This is what I believe, Gaurav, if you only will listen, please. And you can pass this message on. This is what I believe, Gaurav, and I can tell you this, that this is what the vast majority of reasonable Indians believe. Gaurav, please listen to me. And my point to you is this. A man, Gaurav Bhatia, I am now getting Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani into the debate, and I want to tell you this, and I only wish you listen. Azam Khan is asking for third-party intervention into India's internal affairs. I think that sounds suspiciously similar to Pakistan agenda vis-a-vis Kashmir. And the point being this, that if you can ask,
let me say,
if you can ask for Mahesh Sharma,
I am justifying the letter right now, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia.
Bhadoria ji, 1 minute.
We will decide how to punish the perpetrators of crime.
1 minute, Bhadoria ji.
There would be no third party
Is he not, Gaurav Bhatia? Is Azam Khan not a Pakistani agent? And I tell you, tomorrow Pakistan is going to take Azam Khan. Tomorrow Pakistan is going to take this issue about saying that Muslims in this country are not safe. India is one of the safest place for the Muslims to be in. It is in fact the country with the second largest Muslim population in the whole world. Nowhere can Muslims ask.
Don't you fear for your life if this accident happens to anybody of us? Don't you fear for your life? I fear for my life.
Jaiveer, don't speak over others. Jaiveer, please stop. Sambit, stop. Okay, stop. We cannot speak over each other. I'm requesting you, please. Gentlemen, please listen. Gaurav, one sec. Gaurav, you know what? Gaurav, it's...
Accident is this.
Will only Gaurav and Sambit will speak? There is nobody in the country except these two persons.
Gaurav, do you... One sec. Gaurav, I want to ask you one question, Gaurav.
It was a murder.
Yeah, 1 second, Gaurav. We know it was a murder. Now, I want 30 seconds, please.
Yes.
Nobody will interrupt.
Somebody
Tasleem ji, just wait. Tasleem ji,
Arnab,
Rehmani ji, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you and to Gaurav Bhatia, I'm saying this. Gaurav?
That I know of called it an accident.
Gaurav, one second. Now,
So
just a small point.
And nobody
okay?
wants
Just
to
a small
discuss
point.
that.
Gaurav, you would be the first to complain and complain very loudly.
No,
If
I'll be the
anyone
last
wants
to complain. But I'll ensure my complaint is
If
heard.
you were not given
I'll
a
be the last
chance to
complain.
speak and someone else was speaking over you all the time, you'd be the loudest to complain. So, Gaurav Bhatia, I request you to play the same logic to yourself.
BJP spokesperson came in. That was my opportunity
now
to
Gaurav,
reply
no,
to
You
your
wanted
question.
to draw the map of India and I'm not supposed to come in also. You wanted to redraw the map of India.
You don't even know what India is all about. Leave alone map.
I don't
you are
know what
busy
India
going
is all
live.
about. Azam Khan
Then
knows what
learn
India
the
is.
essence of India. Learn what diversity is. Cultural heritage of India. How we have coexisted for many years. First know that, Sambit Patra, you are worried about lines. These lines are killing people.
Two friends fighting.
No, you'll have to stop.
This Sapa and Bhajpa, two friends are fighting.
Please don't, Jaiveer, don't. Jaiveer,
Both are friends.
Jaiveer,
Both
I'm
have
requesting
joined
you,
hands.
don't. I
Both
don't
are
want
dividing
this.
the country. Both are fomenting the communalism. Both are the friends.
Why,
Tasleem
Mr.
Ahmed
Rehmani?
What is
Are
it?
you not aware
You
Only
don't
that
allow
Tasleem
anybody
Ahmed
to speak and only you.
Tasleem
you
Ahmed
don't
Rehmani,
allow
please. Gaurav Bhatia, will you not let anyone else be heard? I think it's extremely impolite of you, Gaurav.
Rehmani, you remember the days you used to eulogize
You
this
should
party,
all stop
Samajwadi
writing on
Party,
the
when
channel.
you were in the
This is
party.
wrong.
Today you are
We
out.
know
You
what
want
the
to
Samajwadi
question
Party is doing is to facilitate the Bharatiya Janata Party inside.
Hand in glove with the
You are equally responsible for fomenting the
Come on,
communal
Mr.
violence in the
Bhadoria.
country.
You are
dividing the
you are
taking the communal divide in the
just
country.
in a year or two's time, you will have no face to even
Why you
talk
are only
about
BJP,
the Samaj Party.
blaming BJP?
They
You
will
are
be
equally
vibes of
responsible
India.
for that.
Nobody
How can
would
you
even
evade
know what
responsibility?
BSP is all about. Why we took all...
Arnab, I want to submit one thing.
The Chief Minister
That
said...
Gaurav, just mean Gaurav, I'm saying something to you. Gaurav, first of all, Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani before. Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani, I'm coming in between both of you and I'm saying one thing. No, you stop. You stop, please. Gaurav, stop. No, I will not allow this debate to continue like this. You got to stop. Gaurav, you will have to stop to listen to someone else, for God's sake, please, Gaurav. Gaurav, you can't go on and on over someone else. Please, Gaurav, I request you now. I'm putting my foot down. And I do not think this is the right way to debate. Because if you continue to speak over everyone else, look at this. Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani listened to 30 minutes of your debate. He didn't speak over you. How polite do you think it is? The moment he begins to speak, you begin to speak over him. You may disagree with him. But I think this is no way to debate if you continue. No, I think I'm requesting you to stop with all sincerity. Gaurav Bhatia, I'm requesting you to listen to others, please. It is a right to someone else to be heard. You think Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani has no right to be heard because he disagrees with your views? Because
listen to me. Listen to me.
Just rewind your...
Gaurav, listen to me.
3 times you did not even allow...
Go ahead, Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani. Go ahead, Mr. Rehmani.
Okay, I'm just telling this nation that cow is not the real issue of this country. Had the cow been an issue, Muhammad Akhlaq would not have been killed there in Dadri. Rather, the owner of the Al Kabir Industries, who is the largest exporter of meat, would have been killed by Sadhvi Prachi. So this is not the issue. This has been made a tool to divide the country on the communal lines. And whatever the Azam Khan has did today, Azam Khan, I know that he is getting sidelined in the party. That's why he did this. He did a favor to the BJP to foment and enhance this communal divide by just telling that he is sending a letter. Otherwise, being a leader of a particular political party and a minister, he never heed to the problems of the Muslim community. Now he has shifted the onus of the debate from the communalism to the patriotism.
Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani, can I say something to you? Tasleem Rehmani, can I say something to you? I don't care about your religious politics.
Yes.
No, one second. I'm saying this to you and you hear me, please. I don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your identity politics. People hate it. You may not like to hear this, Mr. Rehmani, People hate your identity politics. They
Nobody
hate this
cares identity
No, they
politics.
hate it. For you to say, I represent so-and-so represents Muslims better, so-and-so represents Muslims better, so-and-so represents Muslim interests and Hindu interests better. You know something, Mr. Rehmani, it will be difficult for you to hear it. Take a poll today, ask people across this country, what do you think of us doing our Hindu-Muslim politics? People will turn around to you and say they'll hate it. Ask the next generation of this country, they say we find it intolerable. We find it intolerable that there are politicians in this country who can only not deliver on their promises, but who are very quick at doing Hindu-Muslim politics, and I think that applies to all, including Sangeet Som and Azam Khan. Yes, please. Now my question is
why the trucks are loaded there at the Bihar
and also Tasleem Ahmed Rehmani. Mr. Rehmani, another point I want to make to you. Mr. Rehmani, I completely dissociate myself from any comments that you are making, which may appear to be inflammatory towards certain individuals. Please do not make them. Now, please, I want to go back to this one point. And everybody must listen. If I'm putting a question to Gaurav, Gaurav will reply. The other side will respond. Gaurav, you keep your responses brief so that others can respond to you quickly.
Yes, I will.
Now, if I were to say, 10 days into the incident, right? Or 8 days or 9 days, only 8 out of the 15 culprits have been traced. That's your failure. You want to take that to the UN, your abject failure? Secondly, Section 144 is imposed but selectively, so as to allow the communal pot in Dadri to brew. We want to take that to the United Nations, right? Third point, if you were committed, which you are not, let me tell you today on your face, Gaurav, you are not committed to ensure that the communal pot in Dadri is not burning. You want it to brew. It will help you. It will help Azam Khan. It will help your identity and religion politics. Then why did you impose Section 144 and yet allow the likes of the Hindu Rakshak Dal representatives and Sangeet Som to allow me to complete? No, 1 second. Allow me to complete. Gaurav must listen to my question.
Now you see,
Gaurav must listen to my question. Don't interrupt. Why did you allow the likes of the Hindu Rakshak Dal representatives and Sangeet Som to visit the area while the media was banned for doing so? You think the media is doing a worse job than Sangeet Som? You want to talk about that? You were the one. You allow Sangeet Som to go in. You allow him to spread his acid and his venom. You allow him to divide people. You allow him to do dangerous politics, and then you come crying and complaining about it. You allow Owaisi to go there. You allow everything to happen. In fact, let me tell you, you have created a situation where the family has had to flee from that area.
And no case against Sangeet.
And then you want to go and say, then you have the temerity, Gaurav Bhatia, to come and say, we're going to take it to the United Nations, have a new map of India.
And no case against
you think people won't see through you? 1 second. Gaurav will respond, then you will reply.
And I hope I'll get the same amount of time as you have got to ask me the question.
You have got more than enough time, please go on.
You spoke about the arrest. First, you spoke about the arrest. Within 24 hours, 6 arrests were made. And then 4 persons who were named in the FIR remained, and we have also arrested the other 2. And there are 2 left who are absconding, and we will arrest them also.
Second, police has allowed the Pujari of the Mandir to escape.
Now see, now
you have allowed the Pujari of the Mandir to escape. Where is that Pujari?
Arnab,
who allowed the announcement done from the Mandir Pandit?
And then I start replying to each remark that you say that please don't do this. Yeah. Now your second point was that why are you allowing persons to enter the region? Let me say this, within a very short span of time, because of the hard work of police officers and administration, we restored normalcy there. Yes, 144 has been invoked, but these leaders, when they are flocking there is a very difficult choice that the administration has to make.
Flocking
if
there,
we don't allow, and it could worsen the situation, then we impose conditions of these
hear my counter question. You can't go on when I'm asking my counter question and my counter question. No, 1 second. I'm asking the counter question, please. I'm asking a counter question. Are you so weak? Are you so weak? Are you so weak? Are you weak or are you insecure or underconfident? Gaurav Bhatia, my question is only to you, so only Gaurav Bhatia and me on the screen, please. Gaurav Bhatia.
If I am
Gaurav Bhatia, hear me?
Then I will first respond to your question.
I'm asking you. You are saying tonight, I am...
Let me first reply.
Gaurav, it's a counter question. Gaurav, counter question. Gaurav, it's a counter question, so you please hear the counter question. It's not speech mode, it's the news. I listen to my counter question.
No, you don't highlight is something that you will have to first.
No, you must listen to my question. You are saying tonight that you... I'm saying, 1 second, Gaurav Bhatia. Have you put yourself in the shoes of that family Please, Gaurav, hear me. Have you put yourself in the shoes of that family which has had to flee its own home, which has had to leave its village, which has been home for many years? Do you realize how inept and incompetent you are? That you cannot even make one family which is still in shock feel safe? You are saying tonight you... Okay, so here's what. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Gaurav. Gaurav, listen, going on and on is not going to turn you right. You hear me? I'm telling you loud and clear tonight, I don't believe you. Stop. 1 second, Gaurav. One second. No. I have to. He has to listen to my point.
Take on all your questions, and I will reassure that Sartaj and his family will get justice. Nobody will be let free. All will be punished. That is my assurance on your program. But I also wish to ask you, are you being responsible by time and again questioning the investigation, by jumping to your own conclusions? Are you being responsible? You tell me that, Arnab. And I'm making this statement with utmost responsibility.
Okay,
you are not
now everyone stop for a while.
Start your own investigation.
Please, Gaurav, now
why
stop.
have you sent the meatloaf for FSL?
Just one. This is not your.
So that we can convict these.
You finished. Now, thank you very much. Now you heard. I heard you. Now you hear me. Now you hear me. Now you hear me. What is it, Gaurav? But the complete failure of your law and order so-called machinery, that the brother of Danish and the other son of Muhammad Akhlaq is coming on record to say he's scared to go back home in Dadri, right? And has decided that he will leave the village that has been home for many decades. Listen to me, even if the truth is uncomfortable, listen to me, Gaurav.
No.
Listen to me. The fact is that you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen about your own ineptitude, your own weakness, your own incompetence, Gaurav.
Show me that clip. You show me that clip right now. Don't make false allegations on our party and government.
All that you don't show me that clip. You don't read letters.
Gaurav,
clearly the map was mentioned. You did not go to the letter. When clearly this is what
Sambit Patra
you do not go through his clips.
Show me the clip.
1 second.
I am requesting you. I need to see that clip, and I will respond to it. If we are lacking anywhere,
Gaurav, okay, here everyone across India is watching you.
Not before you show me that clip.
You tell me, okay, fine. You're the great government of Uttar Pradesh.
You show me that clip.
You are great, you're very powerful, you're very keen, you're very conscientious. You can't stop Sangeet Som. You can't stop one man.
I am.
You want me to believe that?
A lot of pride. I am an Indian.
You can't.
And so is my government. And so is Mr. Akhilesh Yadav, Party Minister. He is a conscientious man. He is not trying to take any political mileage from this incident. We are concerned for the family members. We are not like the BJP. We never want to be like the BJP. Even if that means we will never come to power, it is fine. But we don't want to be like the BJP. We don't want to rule India because then we divide India.
Just a second, Gaurav said.
Okay. We're letting a counter question.
Gaurav said that normalcy has returned to the village. Just a second, Gaurav said that normalcy has returned to Dadri because of the hard work of the police officers there. If such is the case that normalcy has returned, if such is the case that people are feeling safe in Dadri, then what was the need for the government to go to the United Nations saying that safety is not possible in Uttar Pradesh? And second question is, if Uttar Pradesh government has failed, so that you need the interference of United Nations, have you recommended the President's rule? Have you recommended the President's rule? Because if Uttar Pradesh's administration has failed to an extent that you have to go to the United Nations, then the first step would have been you should have demanded a President rule. Not tell me as official spokesperson for Samajwadi Party. Have you recommended the President's rule? Why before recommending the President's rule you have rushed to United Nations? How dare you say that you want to change the map of India? And remember, the Samajwadi Party has today hit the nail in its own coffin by saying that it will redraw the map of India. This is the first statement of the modern day Jinnah of India, that is Azam Khan. Azam Khan should stop acting as a modern day Jinnah of India by threatening to draw the map of India. India is not going to take this line low. I tell you.
No matter how hard you
should remove Azam Khan immediately.
All leaders will
you should remove immediately Mr. Azam Khan from the berth of cabinet. He should be removed from your party.
I assure you.
How dare he say that India be partitioned? How dare he say that India's map be
redrawn? You will regret defending them later when they are behind.
One second. Now I have a few questions for Sambit Patra. Gaurav, 1 second, please pull back. I want to tell both of you tonight. Ask yourself
but you
whether you're
did
being
not show
responsible.
me the clip. Let's have it officially.
You don't do homework.
will
Are we
watch
supposed to show you clips and letters?
I'll show you all clips and more. Now my question
Visit
is
the YouTube.
my question is to Sambit Patra,
before
please.
the debate ends.
My question is to Sambit
Patra,
Patra,
As a
please.
respect to you, I will apologize then. Okay, because
I am asking my next question to Sambit Patra. I expect you to pay attention, sir. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Gaurav Bhatia, listen to this. Otherwise, you won't hear the question. You won't hear Sambit Patra's reply. You won't be able to effectively respond to it. Yeah.
You are
now,
ignoring
my question to Gaurav. My question is now, please. I'm going ahead regardless. You're talking about the removal of Azam Khan from the cabinet of Uttar Pradesh. Now you hear this.
No, I'm talking about
this is what Mahesh Sharma. I'm amazed that you have a culture minister who has taken an oath to defend the Constitution of India and the judicial process in this country, and on the other hand goes to the ridiculous extent of justifying the killing of a man on suspicion of consuming beef by not only saying that it was a reaction to cow slaughter, evidence of which is yet to be proven, which is not important anyway, but also framing the narrative as though the mob did the family a favor by not harming the girl in the house. He says you must also consider that there was a 17-year-old girl in that home. Kisi ne use ungli nahi lagai. What kind of language is this? Then he goes to the shameful degree. Please listen. Even as Akhlaq's son battles for his life of saying that the nature of Danish's injuries prove that the intention of the mob is not to lynch the victims. C, he attempts to play down the communal angle of an incident which involved a Muslim man being beaten to death by an alleged Hindu mob on the premise that the former was suspected to have consumed beef. Is this not communal enough for you? Sambit Patra, if this is not communal enough for you, I want to ask you what is. No, what is? You asked for the resignation of Azam Khan.
Announcement from a mandir by a pujari.
Will you ask for the resignation of Mahesh Sharma, the culture minister? This man is anything but an antithesis of Indian culture. He disrespects Indian culture. You cannot have a person as rabid, as intolerant as that as the culture minister of India. The people of this country will ask you, you're a government that swore by Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. You can't have a culture minister who spews such venom. Please respond.
No, he might have found better words to articulate, convey the message. No. But his message is absolutely clear. I have heard it umpteen number of times. No. The message is, let us not criminalize. He served to explain to the nation. The minister wanted to convey. Just a second, sir. Let me complete.
Better word.
No, you are asking for everybody.
When you give him a...
No. Mr. Mahesh Sharma said...
Let him complete. You respond.
Why don't you give the dictionary to Dr.
Let's go to Sambit Patra.
What should be there?
1 second. Everyone stop. Sambit, you are not being heard, so please stop for a minute. No, you stop for a minute. I request everyone. I've asked him a question.
What should be the communal violence to your terms?
No, why are you shouting now? You were not questioning Azam Khan.
Tasleem Rehmani, 1 minute. You see, I think I've asked a question on Mahesh Sharma's irresponsible comments, and I think the answer to that is very relevant out here. And my question is that when you ask for the resignation of Azam Khan, which you have every right to, why don't you speak about Mahesh Sharma? He has even justified the violence deployed by one community against the other on the premise that there was alleged cow killing involved, which is very sensitive to the Hindu community. This man is an agent of provocation. Please understand. The moment that you, and I will let him observe because Jaiveer has not spoken. Jaiveer's comments on Mahesh Sharma, please, because otherwise I will come to you. You hear the other side. Jaiveer on Mahesh Sharma, please. Go ahead. Jaiveer on Mahesh Sharma, 5 more minutes on the debate. Jaiveer.
Sambit, 2 questions. Firstly, Prime Minister Mahesh Sharma is inciting violence, terming the incident as accident. Was he present at the spot? What led him to give this chit to that? Number 1. Number 2, he talks about Sanskritik Pradushan ki safai karenge. Cultural pollution has to be cleared. What does he mean of that? Yeah. Number 3.
No, let him answer.
Last.
You will answer specifically or not.
PM speaks about Make in India, but his leaders are spreading hate in India. Why is he not speaking on that?
Number 1. As far as the complete statement of Mahesh Sharma is concerned, I have gone through the whole statement number of times. I have derived the summary of the statement. The summary is, let's condemn the whole incident. Secondly, let's see to it that communalism does not
condemn the incident. What action
incident should be considered as an accident without giving any communal color to it. Is a statement.
If you only want to shout,
don't try to justify.
But here is the answer. He has said that let's condemn this. Communalism should not be spreading its wings so that such kind of incidents do not occur.
Mahesh Sharma is acting like the culprit's lawyer. He is laying down their culpability of a murderer. On what basis did he justify their act, saying, oh, the 17-year-old girl was not touched?
Jaiveer, 1 minute.
Is Mahesh Sharma a lawyer for the culprits? Answer me. Number 2, is Sangeet Form. Why did he say, I will make sure their bail happens? On what basis?
The question to the BJP is this, Sambit. a broader question is to you, and please understand this. You feel no responsibility, do you, to completely take on and ensure that people like Mahesh Sharma don't talk like that they are punished? I'm telling you, the logic is this. You continue to say the kind of language that you are speaking here, and Mahesh Sharma will do more of it. What action? You can't work against these right-wing fringe elements. Now, right-wing fringe elements, for your kind information, like the Hindu Raksha Dal, which, by the way, I'm telling openly represents no Hindus. If anything they represent a culture of intolerance. They violate Section 144 yesterday to meet the families of the perpetrators of the crime and assure that the cases of cow slaughter will be dealt with in the same way like the Hindus did in Bisada. Will your central leadership take an action on this?
Hindu Raksha, they are not fringe elements. I'm sorry.
No, you have nothing to do.
Hindu Raksha, Sakshi Maharaj are main elements of BJP. Why are we calling them fringe elements?
Do you speak for Shahi Imam?
No,
if you don't speak for Shahi Imam,
Mahesh Sharma should be sacked immediately, Arnab. And second, why doesn't the Prime Minister of the country speak on
Venom and bigotry has become the BJP's trump card for every election.
One second.
Delhi, Tirupuri, Haryana,
why doesn't Narendra Modi speak on the issue?
Baba, after killing 306,
there is communal tension and BJP leader is involved in it.
When your leader was asked, the reply of Mr. Rajiv Gandhi was, when a tall tree falls, this is what happens. And look at the audacity. The Congress is preaching non-violence over here. When a tall tree, when a big tree falls, this is what will happen. 3,006 will get slaughtered. And today, you have the audacity of questioning what thesis. Those who are responsible. You have a Bhagalpur report, Baba.
You have a Prime Minister who does not speak.
15 days ago, you have a Bhagalpur report, NNC report. You are responsible for
Okay, Gaurav Bhatia into the
communal violence. And here you are giving lectures to
Jaiveer and Sambit pull back. I have 3 minutes into the debate. No, I'm getting others in, please. 1 second.
5 seconds. नफरत का असर देखो, जानवरों का भी बंटवारा हो गया. नफरत का असर देखो, जानवरों का भी बंटवारा हो गया. ना जाने हिंदू और बकरा मुसलमान हो गया. हाथ जोड़ के कहता हूं, अपन परस्त हैं, हमारे देश में शांति रहने दो, हर एक घर में मत बांटो, हर छोर तिरंगा लहराने दो.
Okay, now 1 second.
Arnab, I want to come in. Arnab, can I come in, please?
1 second.
Intervention,
1 second. I get so Sudhindra Bhadoria. What worries me is the, one side outright double speak of leaders, but the fact is that there are 68 such incidents in which 10 people have lost their lives in UP, 224 people have been injured in the state which Samajwadi Party governs. That the fact is that for the SP, talk is not followed up by action. I don't think you have the luxury, Gaurav Bhatia, of not acting against Azam Khan.
I think
you don't have the luxury of not acting against Azam Khan. In fact, if I may say so, if you believe in the Constitution of India, if you believe in the Constitution of India, you are obliged to take action against Azam Khan. You're obliged. It's not a matter of choice for you, by the way.
Now, Arnab,
this Constitution belongs to us, not you.
Arnab.
No, this Constitution...
For everything that you question the BJP and its communal remarks, Sambit Patra talks about 84 riots. Why don't they merge BJP with the Congress?
No, first you tell what will happen to the
rather merge the two parties and vote for other parties. And second, I think Dr Mahesh Sharma does not deserve to be the cultural minister. He can actually become the minister of communal department that he is good at. I think one should understand that Dr Mahesh Sharma can be given charge of a communal department.
Where were those police officers who go to search Azam Khan's buffaloes? Where were they? Not protect the family. They are busy chasing dogs of buffaloes and ministers, and they cannot protect a family in their own village.
Check your states, Congress ruled states. Our police response time was less than 15 minutes. They took the
600 communal violence riots. It's a writing on the wall. Wake up.
The police does not even act.
Before your state government is resolved,
within 24 hours, if we arrest 6 persons, can you say that
where were they when the violence happened? Samajwadi Party always acts like a mute spectator.
Okay, now,
try like a crybaby.
As I wrap up tonight, I just want to make one quick observation for all, on behalf of all reasonable citizens in this country, and I'm so glad that there are so many reasonable citizens in this country, and I am so happy that the fringe is the fringe. Gaurav, 1 minute. Gaurav, a minute, Gaurav. Give me 30 seconds.
The Chief Minister takes interest to talk to the deceased.
Gaurav,
no more.
Indian map.
No.
Rather than shouting so much in the debate, you should be full of remorse today.
I will just say in conclusion.
You are here to protect human lives. Don't talk about
I'll just say in conclusion. I'll say in conclusion now, Gaurav Bhatia. I'm saying in conclusion tonight that if there is that today. One second, Gaurav, 1 second. On the one side, it is that family, which is today being so stoic and so dignified in its loss, and on the other side are these venom-spewing, opportunistic, shallow politicians like this Mahesh Sharma and this Azam Khan. And it worries me that there are people like this who are not even embarrassed about what happened. They're not even ashamed about what happened. This country does not belong to them. And for all those people, out there, on everywhere else, including social media and everywhere, spewing hate non-stop, let them realize the dangers of what they are doing. And let them realize the time has come where the rest of this country is going to take them on. Because to do what they are doing is unacceptable. The mood in this country is changing. Azam Khans and Mahesh Sharmas are going to be completely isolated. It's a matter of time. In fact, I think that moment of inflection has come. Thank you very much for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you.